Okay, so anyway, we're watching. There I was minding my own business.
Well, I was going to say into that same second.
I'm watching all the cope, the after cope of this debate with Mark Reed. And Max was like, hey, man, why don't you just come on the show? Because we were just enjoying the after hours cope, you know? And I was like, well, why the fuck not? So I did.
Circumstances, somebody's going to die and it's not going to be my wife. This ultimately seems like it comes down to like the
one little, two little, three little bald atheists.
It's moral relativism.
4 little, 5 little, 6 bald atheists.
To have an objective basis.
Look at this shit.
For their relativistic
bald atheist, bald atheist,
I can't
bald
get
atheist,
away from the fact that it seems
bald
to be
atheist,
like a retrospective
bald atheist.
It's like my intuitions, my upbringing,
You crashed the after cope? I did crash the after cope. I did. I couldn't help.
I'm now going to
I couldn't help it.
Justify it by inserting my like creator, my God. Now, my morality is actually very, very similar to Mark's in that I think that we need to look at essentially who we are as
it's
a species
me,
and how we can best flourish.
Now, notice that there's a feature that your host has, a feature that I can see immediately that none of the atheists on camera have. What would that be? What is the feature that your phenomenal and fantastic and humble host has that the bald atheists do not have? What would that? What could that ever be? If you had to use the vegan argument of name the trait, for instance, what would the trait be?
And you end up in these sort of like Petersonian Sam Harris discussions of what does quote unquote truth mean. It's like we all know what flourish means. Like we all know what it is.
Oh, we all know what flourish means. Oh, okay, yeah, we all know.
Is for us to have a good life. To make the argument that we don't understand what that is, to engage in this kind of.
Look at patient Andrew, so patient, also ridiculously good looking, but very patient.
What word am I looking for? It's not solipsistic. It's
sophistry.
Sophistry. Thank you very much, Tony. This sort of like sophistic argument. I don't understand that. Like we're governed by our intuitions in almost every aspect of day-to-day life, and to want to retrospectively insert like an ontological lawgiver when there's no demonstration that ontological lawgiver actually exists is just it's a retrospective justification of something that isn't justified, and I don't get it.
Well, that wasn't really covered in the debate at all.
It seems like it almost always is. I mean, is this Andrew? Is this literally Andrew Wilson in the chat here right now?
No, it's. Yes, it is. It's somebody else other than the guy that
somebody
you were
else
watching
other than
for
Andrew.
hours.
No,
somebody else other than the guy you were just watching for hours with the same background, the exact same. It's an AI Andrew.
Well, it could have been. I don't know.
Isn't it as
I'm a funny fucking guy. I'm a pretty funny fucking guy.
simple as like, Mark, do you think you've bridged the
By the way, Max, how you doing again, man? It's nice to see you again.
Hello.
No,
I'm
yes,
gonna be.
I don't.
I'm going to be banking on your goodwill, as I'm sure there's going to be lots of shots towards me. To at least give me equal speaking time, not asking you to give me more than anybody else. Does that sound fair, Max?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not what happened, though. That is not what happened at all. Not even a little bit. Max did not come through on his promise.
Well, I think from what I've been sort of seeing during the I'll call it performance that I've seen, I think that we each, like, people have to be respectful towards Andrew, but I think that Andrew has to be respectful towards others. Let them speak. Do you think we can do that, or is that not
Shut up,
possible?
Mark. Was I talking to you? I just enjoyed doing this to him so much.
During the I'll call it performance that I've seen. I think that we each, like, people have to be respectful towards Andrew, but I think that Andrew has to be respectful towards others. Let them speak. Do you think we can do that, or is that not
Shut up,
possible?
Mark. Was I talking to you? Look at this guy dying laughing. Dying laughing. Shut up, Mark. Who asked you? Is it your stream, Mark? You know, is it your stream, Mark? Why don't you shut the fuck up, Mark? I'm talking to other people besides you. Just talking to you for 7 hours. Andrew was laughing my ass off when he debated the two sex slaves, one rocking a giant boob suit about shame. Bro looked like he stumbled into the weirdest cosplay therapy session ever. Oh yeah, that was a really funny one. The infamous Mr. Slave debate. If nobody ever got a membership to the Crucible.video for any other debate than that panel, I was talking to the host, Mark.
I mean, that was at least
talking to the host as well,
well,
and saying, including you as a member of the panel.
Just to be brutally honest, with that response, I would kick this Andrew person.
Nobody cares what you think either, Tony. So anyway, Max,
Max.
Since nobody
you
cares,
see what I mean?
I don't care what you think either, fuckwit. So,
Wow.
you know,
why are all of you bald? Why are all of you atheists bald? Why? Max, can you tell me why all the atheists are bald? How to get them spurging in 5 seconds. Let's just watch. Watch as I get all of them losing their minds. All of them losing their minds in complete cohesion in just seconds.
But I think that Andrew has to be respectful towards others. Let them speak. Do you think we can do that, or is that not
Shut up,
possible?
Mark. Was I talking to you? Is it your panel? I was talking to the host. Mark. Look at them all laughing. They all think it's funny. They all think it's funny.
Well, and saying, including you as a member of the panel.
Just to be brutally honest, with that response, I would kick this Andrew person.
Nobody cares what you think either, Tony. So anyway, Max,
Since nobody
see
cares,
what I mean?
I don't care what you think either, fuckwit. So,
Wow.
you know,
why are all of you bald? Why are all of you atheists bald? Why? Max, can you tell me why all the atheists are bald?
Because you've thrown out all claims of civility. You've thrown out all claims of civility, sir. You can't claim then that you're on some moral high ground. You've completely abandoned any social construct by which a conversation may occur, and
Is that
so
guy
you're
in a
not here for a
hospital bed?
conversation. So simply fuck off.
Why is there a guy in the ER in the freaking thing?
It's Isa.
He was involved in a car accident, and he's still here engaging.
Yes.
So
Trooper.
maximum respect for that.
What the fuck is that?
It's Isa, dude.
Well,
Yeah, but why are you on-
I don't know, Max. PhD Tony over here wants me to
Why
get
would you be
kicked.
on video?
Mark rage
Yeah, I
quit the
say-
last debate and then came over here, even though he said he was exhausted and could barely hold his eyes open. What the fuck?
Well, I didn't say
I thought he
that,
said he was
moron.
exhausted. He could barely hold his
Okay.
eyes open. He'd been
So
going for
Max,
hours.
I'm not doing this
Andrew,
again.
can
Okay,
we-
that was a
can we-
7-hour debate. He's been incredibly we were having a good conversation until this guy turned up.
Yeah.
We had to get rid of him because he's not
Okay,
going to
well,
be.
Max,
I'm
Max,
not
they
here
all
for
want to get rid of me,
conversation.
Max.
Not here for
So shouldn't we go to Andrew's
Max,
position?
I would boot him instantly.
Andrew's opening.
Seriously.
We went through Mark's opening. We should go.
Just fuck him off.
Continue.
He's not even worth spending time on. He is a absolute nonsense. Like it's like you cannot have a decent conversation with this person round because he is not interested in an actual conversation.
Yeah, but how come you rage quit the last debate and said you were so exhausted and then you're over here? Mark?
I didn't say that. I said
You
it
did
was
say
7
that.
hours. No, I didn't say that. I said it's 7 hours.
Did you make the point that there is no such thing as a Christian morality?
Yes, correct.
So there
That's why I wanted to have him here, because I wanted to ask him.
Yeah, but he
that,
can
'cause
listen.
don't
He
Max,
think
doesn't
we're-
need to contribute.
He cannot be civil. He can't have a conversation. He is a
single.
He's absolutely
Christianity is
horrible.
not a
Get
single
rid of him.
moral framework.
I know.
Would you agree, Issa, would you agree that Christianity is not a single moral framework in any coherent or intelligible
Why are
fashion?
you asking Issa that question? The guy in the hospital bed?
Because
Wait, I can answer the question. I'll probably give a very similar answer.
Hey, by the way, what happened to you, Issa?
I had a really
He was
bad
in
car
a
accident.
car
yeah.
crash.
Yeah.
Hey, can Issa talk? Issa, what happened to you, bro?
So I guess we could tell the story. So I was going to a funeral. My stepfather passed away, so I was in Monk's Corner, South Carolina.
I'm very sorry to hear that, by the way.
Thank you.
yeah, why don't you let him talk?
And then
you mean me giving him condolences was too much for you? You fucking bald fuck! Shut up. Let us talk. Now, Issa, go ahead. I'm sorry.
How about you just don't
shut your fucking mouth? I'm talking to this guy. Shut your fucking stupid mouth while we're having this discussion.
Stop interrupting.
No.
I
wanted to ask Andrew something.
I don't want to be the person who
go ahead.
I don't want to be the person who defends Andrew, but that was just like, I'm sorry to hear that you were in a car accident.
Yes, but in the middle of somebody else speaking, and I feel like we have to draw a line. If somebody else is speaking and has been asked to describe something, the expression of remorse and of condolences, which is entirely appropriate, can wait till when Issa has stopped speaking. Do you concede that?
No.
Well, can I also just add? Look.
It's an interruption on an interruption. You were interrupting somebody who was giving condolences.
I know. But I'm not tolerant of his bullshit. Let's get back to Issa.
Can I also point it out that I asked everyone to be respectful, and I was instantly just disrespected. Or this is he has no civility. He can't do a conversation. He can't help himself. He is a maybe he is a psychopath. He's got no idea how to have a conversation. We're having a good conversation.
So at the risk of we were having a good conversation, and at the risk of being overly pragmatic, he also has a fucking massive audience, and I would like, if possible, to grow Max's channel. And it is possible that there are people circling around on the edge of Andrew's audience that may or may not be sympathetic to the positions that we take. But now,
okay, but Mark heard massive audience. That's going to hurt Mark's feelings. I guarantee it's going to hurt Mark's feelings.
He's just been kicked. You don't get all they're going to do is fuck about in the chat, and they're not necessarily going to listen to what we.
They weren't going to listen anyway, and I think that this speculation is actually pointless. Can we let Issa discuss what he was trying to say?
Either conversation is the thing that we put on the pedestal or not.
Yes,
everybody
disrupted the conversation about 5 times trying to talk about what you want to talk about.
Give in to the dark side.
Everybody,
yes.
Stop.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
This is exactly the problem. That's what he wants. He wants people to argue, be divided, cause chaos, just basically cause it to drop out. Let's just take a breath. And Tony, I get where you're coming from. He's incredibly disrespectful to everybody. I think having good guests on is better than just a few people that may or may not be convinced. I think that. I do not want to engage more with the guy because he is just so rude and obnoxious. So let's have a conversation and not have some horrible person making us all fight among ourselves. So that's exactly what he wants.
Fine, but can we finally get back to letting Issa say something?
Sorry,
as we tried to start 10 minutes ago, right? Issa, I'm very sorry to hear about your dad. What happened? Sorry, your stepdad, your dad.
That's fine. It's cool. That's how I viewed him. Yeah. So it was actually a longer story. So basically, I went to a funeral for my housemate's niece. She was 7 years old. So that's like when.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care anymore. But the point is that shit was fucking hilarious. And for those of you who didn't see it, it was just absolutely fucking gold, these guys. They get so upset so easily. So mad. So if you don't do... So they want you to do things how they do them. You have to do exactly what we say because it's like, fuck you. And then, I can't believe it. Oh my God. How can Andrew? Oh my God. Fucking worthless people. You know what he could have done? They could have just been like, they could have laughed. You know, they could have laughed a little bit. Could have been like, well, how are you tonight, Andrew? You know, thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. I'd have been like, hey, thanks, guys. And be like, well, we have some questions for you. You mind if we ask a few? I'd be like, yeah, sure. Nope, couldn't do it, though. They just couldn't fucking do it.
I bet those glasses make you see better.